The Philippines, a land of breathtaking beauty and natural abundance. But behind the smiling faces of its resilient and resourceful people lies a unique paradox. Despite a wealth of natural resources, nearly 40 million Filipinos live in poverty, more than half living a bare subsistence, sometimes eating as little as one bowl of rice per day. But when natural disaster strikes, the hardships are multiplied, and even the most resilient become overwhelmed. When Typhoon Pepeng struck the province of La Union in 2009, thousands of families lost their homes. Businesses and schools were shut down. Many died or became sick. Children went hungry. Feed the Hungry is a nonprofit organization of active Filipino-American volunteers. Our goal: to uplift the spirit and well-being of the poorest of the poor, the abused and the desolate, the children. Founded in 1995, Feed the Hungry's aims are simple: to bring assistance and hope to families devastated by the effects of natural disasters, typhoons, and flooding. 16 years later, Feed the Hungry has become an established and prudent steward for volunteer and community resources, allocating and delivering precious and donated resources to those who need them most. We measure success by the number of people we help, our impact in their lives. To do that, we focus on 6 key areas: calamity relief and medical assistance, gift giving, feeding and nutrition, livelihood, infrastructure, and education. When disaster strikes, Feed the Hungry mobilizes its resources to address immediate needs, providing emergency provisions, medicines, and in-kind donations to devastated and dislocated communities. When Typhoon Pepeng struck northern Luzon and Manila in 2009, the estimated damage to communities was nearly $900 million, and it plunged an estimated 500,000 Filipinos deeper into poverty. As a result of your donations, Feed the Hungry was able to provide immediate relief in some of the hardest-hit provinces. We followed up in 2010 with additional carryover relief to nearly 4,000 families. On September 27th this year, Typhoon Nesat, or Pedring as the locals called it, struck the Philippine capital and surrounding agricultural areas, killing 83. According to the nation's National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, damage to crops and the country's infrastructure was 15 billion pesos, greater than Typhoons Ondoy and Pepeng in 2009. Feed the Hungry distributed relief bags to thousands of people, along with drinking water, rice, canned goods, coffee, sugar, and instant noodles. We continue to provide ongoing assistance to impoverished communities in the northern provinces, in the towns of Kalumpit and Paumbong, Bulacan. In 2010, through our feeding and nutrition program, Feed the Hungry reached out to 3,700 families, providing nutritional training, sanitation, budgeting, and menu planning. We also visited the town of Padre Garcia in Batangas, where we distributed gift bags to seniors and children. Inside each bag, food provisions and basic commodities to help the elderly and the very young. With your help, we delivered nearly 2,000 gift bags to families in Quezon City, Parañaque, Las Piñas, Batangas, and Sorsogon. But because ending the vicious cycle of poverty requires more than gift bags and handouts, Feed the Hungry has introduced education and livelihood projects throughout the Philippines. Partnering with Philippine cooperatives, town leaders, and non-governmental organizations, Feed the Hungry was instrumental in building the Ojongan Waste Shredder Recycling Project. The waste shredder and styrodensifier machine processes non-biodegradable plastic waste, transforming them into long-lasting pavers and concrete bricks that can then be sold to local builders, providing an alternative source of income and expanding opportunities for growth and employment while helping the environment. We are also hard at work replacing overcrowded classrooms, providing textbooks, and stocking school libraries with donated books. To date, Feed the Hungry and its partner organizations have helped build 94 classrooms throughout the Philippines. This completed 3-classroom building is occupied by more than 200 first-year high school students per semester. Each classroom costs about 400,000 pesos. But thanks to your help, 3 more classrooms are under construction this year in May Kawayan in Bulacan. Last year, our education program administered scholarship grants to 42 deserving students. Our goals are the same as the communities we serve: to break the vicious cycle of poverty and make sure their dreams for a better future are not forsaken. As a donor, your gifts and contributions will leave a lasting legacy, making a difference in the lives of impoverished Filipinos. Please, join hands with Feed the Hungry and show the Philippines you care.